Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. Hope your New Year goes great. I'm going to show you my T-shirt again. So it'll be coming out soon. I figured we'd do a pork shoulder today. This is a bone-in. It's going to be traditional carnitas, the way that the Mexicans make it. I make it a little bit different than traditional, but I think my way brings out more flavoring because I throw the barbecue aspect in it. A lot of traditional Mexicans just put it in their oven and slow cook it. I'm gonna do a little bit of both. So we have this beautiful pork shoulder. Okay, the butt, the bone's in. All right. So these are my spices. It's a sweet mesquite seasoning. This thing is wonderful. You could smoke your own seasonings just like you're gonna smoke meat. Let's say you get your smoker, and then you put a little tray, put your salt, put your seasoning, garlic, any spice you could smoke. You know, put it in a little tray, indirect heat, not over it, and that smokiness will smoke anything. You can smoke anything. So we're gonna heavy hand this. Okay. We want all that seasoning on that meat. This is where your flavor comes in. Oregano. All right, we use a lot of oregano in Mexican cooking. Granulated garlic. Don't be shy with these seasonings. Mediterranean sea salt. Okay. We got cumin or cumino. Excellent, especially for carnitas. You know, I'm by myself. I'm not going to cut or edit the videos. For one, I don't know how to do it, and two, I don't know how to do it. So, you know, I got to show you the whole steps. I mean, there's a lot of videos out there that cut and edit a lot of important spots. My videos may be boring to you, but if you really want to know how to make a good piece of meat, you're going to watch this boring crap, all right? That's just the way it is. In the kitchens, it doesn't happen in 10 minutes. It happens for 8-9 hours over a period of time. So if you want a good piece of meat, you're going to watch my videos. You're not going to bitch about it. Don't leave no stupid comment, okay? Enjoy what I'm trying to teach you. All right, peeps? Fresh black pepper. Okay. Now, look at that. Now we're going to do the other side. That is the way you're supposed to season your meat. Okay, you're going to lose a lot of this. It's going to fall off. The rest will give you a nice crust. That's what you want, is a crust. Right now, we're going to throw this on the flame. I can season the other side while it's on the flame. Make sure you keep your pan. That's my roasting pan. I'm going to put that in the pan, and it's going to go straight in the oven. I'm preheating my oven to 200 degrees. Once I get a nice crust on this, it's going to go in the oven 200 degrees for a minimum 4 hours, and that sucker's going to fall right off this bone. I'm making a pico de gallo. I'm making fresh corn tortillas, some rice, refried beans. Call it a day. But the majority of meats, to where you want it to taste really good, you're looking 4 to 6 hours, okay? You can't get around it. So I'm going to continue to season this. And it's going to be a beautiful piece of meat when we're done. Okay, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm by myself. I don't have a camera crew. I have no budget, so it's gonna be, I'm gonna do this video, get to this point, I'm gonna stop it. There's gonna have to be a part 2, so sorry, that's just the way it is. So it's gonna be a part 2. We're gonna start to get some color on this, and I want you to see this. That's what you want, okay? It's gonna, a crust, just almost like a piece of toast, you know? You got bread, then you put the bread in the toaster, you get a nice little crunch to it. That's what you almost want to this piece of meat. You want a little crunch on the outside because it's gonna seal in the juices, and when it bakes in the oven, it roasts, those juices drip and they go all over the meat, and they go inside the meat and they infuse, okay? Make sure you get all the sides. This is going to be a beautiful carnitas. Any meat. This is 4.5 pounds, so it's going to take a while to cook. But in order to fall apart, you're looking, let's see, 4 hours pound. You're looking about an hour a pound to get a tender fall off the bone at 290 degrees, 300 degrees is what I have the oven at. Sorry, so it's 300 degrees, between 250 and 300. Normally you smoke and barbecue between 200 and 225. You go ahead and with this, we want it to cook a little bit faster, and it's not a big rack. You know, it has one little bone through it. If you have ribs, has a lot of bones through it, you want to cook it longer, okay? But that bone in is going to be a lot of flavor, and you're going to enjoy this tremendously. I always wear gloves. I don't like touching any meat raw. I'm just a freak like that. I like this precaution. I'm still going to wash my hands. I just don't want any of that pork to touch me. You know, just because I'm going to wash my hands. I'm not one of those chefs that get in there and touch crap with their hands. I don't like that. Now, if I'm feeling the bone right here with my hands, and that bone is ice cold. It's about 38 degrees. So when something has a bone in it, it's going to take forever to get hot, okay? You got to look at this bone as kind of like your car engine. You're not just going to get up and speed off. You're going to let that sucker warm up. Same thing. The longer that cooks, the better chance that it's going to cook all the way through, especially to the bone. Right there. Ass to mouth never tasted so good, and that's the truth. When it's done like this. Look at that. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Come on. This is how you cook. This is how you barbecue. Alright, so I'm going to take that. I'm going to put it in a 290 degree oven for 4 or 5 hours. I'm going to shoot the part 2 of me pulling that sucker apart. Alright? So, you guys saw the ingredients. It's all right there. Very simple. Check out part 2.